Hello, this is Alex from Lincoln Park Library, and today's How To Tuesday is how to make white chocolate bark. So in terms of materials that you will need white chocolate candy melts, which you can see here. This is the brand that I got, but any meltable, white chocolate candy melts are fine. A lot of the time that you can get these from places like Joann's, Michael's, Walmart, anywhere like that. You will also need a variety of different ingredients. So this can be like Czech cereal in any flavor. You can use pretzels, raisins, marshmallows, M&Ms, any kind of nuts, Cheerios of any flavor, potato chips, any kind of other cereal that you want. Pretty much any type of candy or cereal or anything that you want to put in this that you think would taste good, you can include. So for me personally, I used cinnamon Czech cereal, mini pretzels, raisins, marshmallows, M&Ms, and dry roasted peanuts. I want to add two for materials that you'll need. You'll also need some wax paper and a cookie sheet as well, just for when you lay this all out for when it hardens. You'll also need like a skillet to melt the candy melts here. So for step one, you'll want to mix all your dry ingredients in a large bowl. So the proportions that I used, I did 2 cups of cinnamon Czechs, 1 cup of pretzels, 1 cup of marshmallows, 2/3 of a cup of M&Ms, and then half a cup each of peanuts and raisins. So you can see here, I mixed it all very well together. And once you've done that, you can put that aside and you move on to step 2, which is where you will melt the chocolates in your skillet on low, like as low as you possibly can, until completely smooth. So you're going to want to consistently be stirring and flipping the chocolates just so that nothing burns. So you're constantly stirring and stirring and stirring until you get a completely smooth melted white chocolate. To then move on to step 3, you're going to quickly add all of the chocolate to the bowl of dry ingredients, and you want to thoroughly mix that with a spoon. So it's important that you do this quickly, just because as soon as you take the chocolate off the heat, it's going to start to solidify. It actually solidifies pretty quickly. So you'll want to pour that in, mix it around as much as you possibly can. And then once you've done that, you will want to spread your mixture onto a wax paper lined cookie sheet in order to harden. So if you have space in your fridge to speed up that hardening process, you can place this cookie sheet in the fridge so that it all hardens quicker, but you don't have to do that. I think I left it, on my dining room counter for like maybe 20 or 30 minutes. I kind of forgot about it. And then once I came back, it was completely hardened and it was all kind of just like one giant sheet of white chocolate bark. So once that is all dry and it's hardened completely, what you want to do is break it into chunks and then place it into like a sealed gallon-sized plastic bag, or if you have a container that you can seal that will fit it all, you can also put it into a container. Or if you plan on sharing it with others, you can, put them individually in some kind of container or bag. Whatever it is that you have or you plan on doing is fine. With the proportions that I made, it was about half of a gallon-sized plastic bag full of the white chocolate bar. So this is a really quick recipe. I think all in all, from start to finish, it took me, I think, less than an hour. So that includes me, going from mixing the dry ingredients to being completely dry and then being able to break it up and put it in the bag. I think it was less than an hour. It's a really, really great recipe. It's super simple. You can pretty much use whatever you have in, your cabinet. So that can include, maybe like cereal that's starting to go stale. You can like add that in there. And maybe you only have like, a couple pretzels or a couple potato chips or, corn chips or something. Like you could throw all those things into this recipe. Whatever you have, little bits of in your pantry, you can throw it all in there. And it tastes great. One thing that I want to note about the ingredients that I personally put in, I found that the pretzels and the Chex Mix, which are like a drier, saltier kind of taste, I thought it paired better with the white chocolate than the sweeter elements that I had put in. But yeah, you can pretty much use anything that you have on hand, or if you want to go to the store and, tailor your recipe specifically to things that you want or you think would taste good with white chocolate, that's up to you. But overall, this is an awesome recipe to make as well as to share with others. It definitely yields a lot considering how little prep is actually involved. And this was just using, I got this whole sheet pretty much filled, and that was only using one bag of these candy melts. So that was the 12 ounces. So if you're making this for like a party or something, if you double it, you could easily double it and it would probably make 2 sheets. So just be prepared for that if you plan on doubling the recipe or tripling it or whatever you may want to do. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys make your own white chocolate bark. And as always, if you have any questions at all, please let me know. Thanks so much. Have a great day.